What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to teach you and I'm going to show you how does my platform work. I know that I have already made a video, but actually there has been a lot of people that has been asking me like, hey Kevin, could you do a more detailed video explaining how everything works? Of course. By the way, these people contacted me through this email. You can contact me via this email. You can do it also by through Instagram, but look, I barely use it and indeed I do not have it installed. So yeah, you can contact me through here, Discord, wherever you want. And also another thing that I'm going to say is that the iPhone giveaway is going to be back very soon. I just have to buy the iPhone and then I will announce it again. And this time it will be for real. Perfect. So guys, let's see how everything works here in this platform. So basically what we have to do, the first thing is that we have to register. Why? Because if you do not register, basically you are not able to buy any bot. Check that here, this bot is available, but although it is available, even if I press here, it is not doing anything. Why? Because we are not logged in. So first of all, you press here on login, then you come here to register and basically you put all your information. For example, name, email, password, you repeat the password, and then if you want to check the terms and conditions, here you have all the terms and conditions. Perfect. So once you register, you will be logged in. So here you come and you log in. Check this out, guys. Now we are logged. And check this out. If I now press this, now it is loading and the link will be shown here. Why do you have to log in for just buying a bot? Because by logging in and creating an account, I have your identity. So I know that this person has bought this bot and this bot can only be used by this person. That's how I basically do that. For example, if you are the owner of the bot and you sell your bot, you only want your bot to be used by the people who bought the bot. So check this out, guys. This is a Stripe. You will put here all your information. You can use Google Pay, but yeah, you put here all your information, you pay, and then the bot is yours. But okay, this is just for buying. How do we upload bots? So for example, here I can come and press upload. So check that here we have a new form. First of all, this is asking us for images. So if I press here on choose files, let me come here where I have loads of images. I can select a lot. Indeed, if you want to put lots of images, you have to select them all here, not one by one here. For example, I select this, and I remove this, whatever. I press open and check this out. Here I have all these images. So for example, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to upload the file that I'm selling, the actual bot. For those of you who follow me from MQL5, actually this is the .mq5. Let me show you very quickly. For example, let me compile this file. Once you compile this file, what actually MQL5 is doing is that it is creating a executable, that's the word. It is creating an executable file. So let's open this folder, okay? And check this out. Here, this for example is the code, but this is actually the executable. Taking the code from here, I think it is not impossible, but it's super hard. But yeah, so for example, this would be the file that we would have to upload. So let me take the route. Let me come here, choose file. Let me put it here. And for example, let's upload this one. Yeah. So now we have this. Look, if you need to upload several files, no worries. What you can do is that you can come here, select this, compress. For example, I'm going to compress it in one file, accept, and you upload this thing. And this thing here inside has all the files. Sorry for my WinRAR license. Okay, let me remove the file. Perfect. Now you just give it a name. So for example, video example. That's right. Here we are going to put video example. Instructions. These will only be seen by the users who buy the bot. So for example, if you have to do several steps before using the bot, you should put here everything. So for example, 1, download, 2, open, and so on. Perfect. Now, here you have to put the price. The price is in dollars. So here, I don't know, you can put whatever you want, but it has to be between 10 and I think 1 million or 100,000. I don't remember the exact number. But the thing is that you can choose whether you want to use unique payment or monthly payment. What does this mean? Look, I'm selling this bot, but if I choose unique payment, if anyone pays once for the bot, he will be able to use it forever. But, for example, if I put here 50 and I choose monthly, the user who buys the bot will only be able to use that bot if he has paid that month. So for example, here, whenever you choose this, you will create basically a subscription like the one in the gym. In this era, you can see that the new gyms, you actually pay, you have a code, and if you have not paid, the code does not work. But once you paid, the code works again. So this is exactly the same. For your user ID, the bot will not work unless you have paid this month price. So here is just that. So for example, this is basically if you want to sell your bot as a service or if you want to sell your bot as a product, something like this. So for example, let's choose as a service, monthly payment, upload software. It loads a little bit because it has to upload all the images, and check that out. Here we have the bot. So check this out. Here we have the name, we have the description, and we have all the images. If we want to make them a little bit bigger, we can do this. But yeah, guys, here we have everything that we wanted. Okay, now check one thing out. The bot is unavailable. If you come here, check that this is the most recent bot. The bot is unavailable. Nobody can buy it. Why? Because I give you time to basically configure it. So for example, now here we have this ID, and here is where the magic comes. Here is where you have to implement the bot with the API. What does this mean? This means that basically your bot will make an HTTP request to see if the user who is using the bot can use the bot, has paid for the bot. So basically that's this ID. Once you have configured your bot, you press here, enable, yes, and your bot will be enabled and you will be able to sell your bots. But before going to that, let's check that, look, you can delete the bot. If you want to delete it, you can delete it. And also you can edit your bot. So for example, if the file was broken or whatever and you have to fix something, you can come here, choose file, and you choose the other file. Perfect. Also, you can edit the images. You can come here and choose more images. You can do whatever you want. You cannot edit the price and the payment method. If you want to change that, I recommend you deleting the bot and creating a new one. Perfect. So let's continue. Now let's go to our profile. Check that here I have my name. So if I press here, I have now all the bots that I've created. So check that here we have more information. Here I have Kevin de la Cova Malam, a description, from where I am. This is here your bots page. This page, it means the bots that you have bought. Here it's the affiliate, we will see that later, and here is the edit. If you change here the file, you will change this image. This is your name, this is the description, and this is the price. Okay, and now here we have the API key things. We have first the documentation, then your user ID that check that it is the same one as the one that we have here. And then this is your API key and the number of calls that have been made. This is the creation date and this is the last use of that API key. Perfect, guys. So what is all this for? This is all for checking if the user has bought the bot. So here, for example, we have all the information. You have here the base URL to which you have to basically perform the HTTP request. Here you have a request, an endpoint to get all your customers. Here you have an endpoint to get the customers of a bot. And here you have the endpoint to check if a specific user has a specific user has a specific bot. So here check that the only thing that you have to do is to take this address, this endpoint, and modify this user ID and modify this this software ID. Here I have an example with MQL5. I will add more for JavaScript, Python, C, a lot of languages. But yeah, let's see this example. So check that. Here I had this bot. This bot is actually this code, and this code does nothing else than checking if the user can buy the user can use the code or not. Look, this code is the exact same one as the one that we have here in the documentation. Let me go back. Here in the documentation, we have this. Okay, let's explain briefly what does it mean, everything here. So here we have the user ID. Check that here, this is an input. What does this mean? The user who buys the bot, the user who uses the bot, has to introduce his user ID. So for example, here I have my user ID. If I buy one bot, I have to take this, and whenever I come to MT5, check that here, parameters, let me select a bot, let me select this bot, input user ID, I have to put here my user ID. You don't have to put it in the code. Remember, you don't have to sell your code, you just have to sell the executable. And in the parameters, you have to put this. So this would be the same as doing, for example, this, parámetros de entrada, here we have the user ID. The user would put his ID like this. Perfect. So this is that parameter. Then here you have the software ID. This is important. This software ID must be the exact same one as the one you have here, which is also up here. So you would take this and you would copy that here. Now, this is an entire function that basically does that HTTP request that we spoke about before. So here, check that. First of all, we have the API key. So remember that in our profile, we have here our API key. So we take the API key and we put it here. It is the exact same one. And here we have the endpoint. So check that, as I said before, we have the user ID. You can leave this way because this user ID is the input parameter that we establish and the user puts his user ID. And here we have the software ID, which is also concatenated here. So we are basically almost finished because then this performs the web request. If this is not okay, then returns false. It means that, hey, this guy cannot use the bot. If it returns something, okay, now we have to check that it returned true. If it returns true, it returns true. If not, false. So check that here. The only thing that we do is that whenever we start the bot, we are going to check if the license is active. So if it is not active, the bot is not working. The license is inactive, return init failed. That's it. If not, you can continue here with your code, whatever you want to put, and return init succeeded. That's everything you need to do. So actually, remember, is having this function somewhere, it doesn't have to be in the same file. Here you define this input parameter and you define also this software ID variable. And then you call it here. That's right. Perfect. So, and here you can modify this. So for example, I don't know, if you want to put a button to take the user to your software page or whatever, you can do it. Perfect. So look, once you have made sure that everything works, okay, you compile all that, you have to come here and look, you can directly enable the bot, or basically you can come, edit, and say, okay, I made some changes. I'm going to come here and I'm going to re-upload the bot. So, perfect, successful. And now I'm ready to enable the bot. So I press enable, I press yes, and check that here I have subscribed. Since it is my bot, I cannot press this, but here users now can subscribe to my bot. Perfect. So here you can search for all the bots. Here you can put the language, and I think that, well, I'm missing something, which is the affiliate thing. So look, okay, let's say that you want to sell your bot. So here, if you want to sell your bot, you have to become an affiliate. Why? Because I have to pay you. The platform has to pay you. Let's say that somebody pays $50. I'm not going to keep those $50. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to send it to you to a bank account that you establish. So you do this by becoming an affiliate, and it's super simple. So yeah, once you have become, don't worry, I will show you how. Once you have become an affiliate, you will have this menu which you log in with this, by the phone number. Let me check, because here I will receive a code. Okay, I have received this code. That's right. Perfect. And check that here, this is the menu. So for example, here you will have all your money, and this performs automatically all the transfers. It will transfer your money automatically. It takes between 3 and 7 days, I think, something like that. So for example, here you have to verify your email address or verify your data, whatever. Here it is. So how do we actually become an affiliate? Let me log out and create very fast an account. So for example, here I'm going to put test video, and here let me put any name, whatever. I don't know this password. Let me check if it is this one. I think it is that one. Yeah, perfect. So now that we are here, we have to become an affiliate. So check that here by pressing affiliate, we have now this form. So here you have to put all your banking data. So for example, Kevin, address, city, postal code, your birth date, 29/11/1999. And here you have to put the IBAN. Remember, the IBAN is okay. If any page asks you for your card number, don't give that, because the card number is only to pay. The IBAN is to receive money, the card number to pay. So basically you put here your IBAN, and that's it. You press here, become an affiliate, and I think, yeah, I have to put here one number, become an affiliate. Maybe it returns an error because I have already registered this number. So this may, okay, it is saying that I have to confirm. And look guys, the only thing you have to do here is that you have to confirm your data. This will give me issues, because yeah, I already have an account with this. This won't be asked to you because you will be creating a new account. So here, let me put, yeah, this. The only thing that you have to do now is basically confirm your data. You read all this, okay, perfect. For example, here, I don't know, whatever, submit. You have to just check all the data. Indeed, you didn't need to do that. You just come here, okay, Revolut, whatever, agree and submit. I don't want to register this, but once you register, that's it. Nothing else. You don't have to do anything else, and you will have the other page that I showed you before. So for example, you will have this other page. Well, this one. This one. Perfect. So guys, now I think that I'm not missing anything. I think that, yeah, for this video is more than enough. I hope that you understood how everything works. Remember, if you have any doubt, if you find any problem, you can send an email here and my people will help us. Well, we'll try to fix everything. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like, share, subscribe, and we see each other in the next one.